The way that you describe your relationship with Martine reminds me of how I interact with her. She almost is she's like bigger than life and almost seems to be touched by magic. And she has a way of making you feel so important in a way that I never experienced with anybody else. And everybody that she meets, you just fall in love with her. She's just
She is not a person. She is a
I
force of nature.
she is, telling you, is
And
a force.
behind her, by the way, very quietly behind her is Bina.
Bina, yep,
And Bina, you've got to love Bina. She every bit as remarkable and very quiet about it, Martine, but we love Bina.
yep. Likewise, I love Bina as well. I always like to imagine Bina's my mom from another planet. I love them,
Yeah.
love their family. And also, Dean, you are a force, a true force. You kind of seem like you're touched by magic too with all the gadgets that you're pulling out of your hat. I couldn't believe you had that pump in your pocket. That was great.
It's always near and dear to my heart.
I love it. Literally, I love it. Well, any last things? We were going to try to talk about AI, but I don't think we'll have time. But next time, maybe we'll do this in person. But do you have any last things you'd like to share before we wrap up?
What I would most like to share is, and I think in your case it ought to be easy, that telling people about first as if they're passively watching it as a news story or entertainment or amusement is missing the point. To me, the message that goes to everybody that you're trying to reach has to be a call to action, whether it's a kid, demand that your school have a team, whether it's a mom or a dad, check in. If we're funding the football team on that big lawn and the basketball team on those parquet floors, how can we not have a team for these kids? If you're talking to business leaders, your own team, your own organization, you need to let people know, as we talked about it, there's no rules. All it requires is somebody that cares to make sure that first becomes more available to more kids more quickly. So my final request, my begging, whatever it is, I would ask you to use your capability to make it louder and to make sure that everybody that watches this or sees these videos recognizes they too can become involved in FIRST. And by the way, it's not a chore. Everybody that's ever got involved in FIRST says it was like going to a cross between the Super Bowl and a rock concert. It was the most
Wow,
fun I ever had. So
cool.
this is not like a task. It's like a wonderful opportunity. So I would ask you to help us convey that to everybody that you interact with.
Absolutely, 1,000,000%. And as you guys heard just on this podcast, I'm already starting a team and I'm going to mentor and coach. And I have no idea what I'm getting into. So you all can do it too. It takes nothing to do that. You heard Dean say it. The answer is yes. So just start, do something. You can count on me